ウィドウメーカーの初戦。何が見えていた。隙間でしたよね。今
1ミリの隙間を抜きましたね。今、ナノエコーやナノディーバでちょっとエコーマーシーの攻撃っていうところを防ぎたいです。
さあ一気にここは先行が動き出すか。
やっぱ阻害が3人入ったぞ。
阻害が3人に入って、ここはナメクジとしてもたまらずアルティメットを解放していきます。しかしまずはワイドとユキがキルを重ねて、空状況よりは荒いプロジェクト、互いの取り合いが重要です。
これヒットスキンポチャのレバネルが
ちょっとこれ2個が車線外に行ってしまった。
落とされた。
車線外に行ってしまったって言ったんですが、
でも本当の車線外に
ニコカーニバルだ。
ニコカーニバルで返していく。
いやー、車線外に行っても大丈夫。これはもうニコ伝説が海底伝説のカウンターですよ。これ
ニコ伝説で海底伝説を落としました。
車線外に行ってもクワドラキル、ニコ最強伝説。その考えるとライドンサージは温存したいですよね。
温存したいところ。
ビートは
あれ今もしかして
槍か。槍だ。
槍で止まりましたぞ。
槍一つでビートを刈り取ってしまったか。
こいつら
これはまさかの、
なんと
何で消えたんだと思えば可能性槍しかありません。ラリーを重ねアナコピー。さあそしてプレッシャー、ここからのプライマルレンジですが、一度スリープで対応。カル
スリープ大きい。
さらにはパラスボム、体力を削ったところをナノブーストでカバー。
実況してしまいましたね。
インコムにはナノ1個で取れたのはかなり大きいですね。
しかもスリープも食らっていたので、そのスリープも食らったナノプレーで取るのは大きいですよ。
阻害が入ってそのまま溶かしきる投擲インソムニア。
これはレイジ切りますね、あの取り方。
ここからのレイジで滅ぼせれば勝利できるライン感です。さあプライムレイジ、プレッシャーに対する阻害にこれは決まるか。スリープラス守った作目が守ったがデイジーが刈り取った。さらに気がつけばもうナノレイジが上がっている。さあ3人に阻害が入ってかつランページで崩しきったが、このレイジは誰が止めるんだ。
いやー、これはいい形でレイジは刺さっていますが、ランページで一応状況は保っている。この間に活路を見出せるかインソムニア。
崩せるか。パルスボムデイジー、しかしいやプレッシャーに阻害ビンだ。
うわー、カル何度阻害ビンを決めるんだ。
そして4日の作業のタックルバイザー、トレーダー続けバルキリーによって上からマサマサが守っている。そしてメテオストライク追い詰めた。イモータリティフィールドで耐久しているが、この効果時間が切れたタイミング、スラムで巻き込んだ。
いや、これはノズルあまりにもこの試合を運んでいる。いや、ただこの4人戦
ちょっとこれネイビスが恐ろしいパフォーマンス出してますよ。
ネイビスが化け物みたいな
不利な作戦だったが、そして追いつけるバックも回収ですが、これは限界。ネイビス
前が少ないような印象ですね。さあここでネット
パス、作業パルス、本日も大特売2キル付き。
ここに関しては有利さ作れそうではありますね。関して いやただ
サニョパルス、サニョパルス、いつだって苦しいところを支えるのはサニョパルなんです。さあ分断手前決まった、2人を分断している。さあそして正面、ルシオにパルスをつけるのはサニョのお仕事です。
ちょっとサニョつけすぎか、あまりにもパルスを
つけすぎましたね。サウンドバリアをカウンターで返していく。さあルックスが崩したことによって状況が変わる。そしてこれは仕上げは T99 だ。なんだ今のショットは。
いやー足元狙った。
車の下からのまさかの足元ショット。レールガン貫いて、そして貫いていく T99。 これはドックでこも踊っているでしょう。
いやーどうも T99 です。
T99 です。相手のサウンドまでは展開前にデイジを落としきったデックス。しかしここでカウンターの遊撃剣差し切れるか。差し切った。
仕切ってます。
さらにはもう一人と切り刻むアンドシー。ただでは転ばない。わ
ーお火力出しすぎではこの流撃剣。
島田兄弟
来ました。
こう1キル、メテオストライク踏み潰した。そして強化パンチでドックスを小部屋の中で追い込んでのキル重ねてのノズルクワドラキルだ。俺はもう温まっちまったぜ。どうするパンディアさんと。
今、オールキルですかね。
オールキルだったか
もしかしたら。はい。
これはなんとかドームスクスの帰宅を待ちたいところであります。
さあアルティメットは上がってきてるのでバレルがもう無理にできる。うわ止めた。
さあここは止めた。重ねてクキのワンピック、ドームスクスが返して、しかし KSG 躍動する。トリプルキル。
Begin excavation log. Sloan Cameron here on side to Petra. Me and the Wayfinders just found the coolest artifact I think I've ever... Again? Come on! Whoa. If you want to mess with these artifacts, you gotta go through me. Hey, I'm on to you! I gotta tell you, I wanna scream it out. I'm gonna show you, here's what it's all about. Up top, you big doofus. Rock and roll! Just can't believe my eyes. Oh me, oh my. I got something to catch your eye. Oh me, oh my. I got something that you can't deny. Excavation initiation! Time to really drill it in. Oh my, I just can't believe my eyes. We did it! We had a party or what? Whoa, no way.
Welcome everyone to the playoffs. It's playoff time. Welcome everyone to Overwatch Champions Series Japan. It is technically week number 6. I'm here at G-Clef with 9K. It's going to be some great packed action for Japan because one of your favorite Namekuji brothers, they're still alive, but this might be the last time. This might be the last time. It is a playoff, and if you lose from here now, you get knocked off from the bracket, so we'll see what happens. Japan, I mean, we are always talking about something special about the region. Korea over the weekend, lots of lasting fun matches. We've seen that. Lots of 3-2s happening.
Yeah, exactly.
So I expect exactly the same coming up from Japan in the playoffs.
So I think every playoff wins since like a loser team can choose a map type and the map mode, just make them to so much advantage for like bring the energy back and the confidence.
Exactly. I think losing a loser team after game 1, map 1, getting that choice, I think helps a lot. We've seen a lot of teams, Korean teams yesterday and the day before having specific comp, specific team for the map, right? And oftentimes it brought a win for them. So we'll see how the Japanese team today will handle things as this is the season schedule. And I think we're going towards the end of that stage 1 where we will have Asia with all Korea, Japan, Pacific. And we are down from 9 teams. We were down to 8 now for the playoffs. Just like Korea, we are down to 6 teams. And by the end of today, we will actually only have top 4.
Yeah, that means this weekend we can see the final.
Yeah, we can actually have the top 2 going to Asia from Japan in just a few days. So I'm looking forward to it, and I've been looking forward to this day for a long, long time. This is the new map pool. If you haven't checked out, we do have a different map pool and different way of having the map. So the map veto system is kind of out. We do have the loser select system on the map pool. And it has been doing a lot of work, some amazing work for the losing team and not as much for the winning teams, but it has been about half and half. So with this new map pool, let's see how the teams handle this. And just going straight into the first. Wait, first Nozzle? Is this right?
Wow, seriously?
This is kill probability, it seems like. How does this work? Is this like KDA-ish? Or kill probability? So Nozzle actually have the highest kill in terms of kill rate. I don't know exactly how we got the number.
Yeah, me too. I'm just curious about the right now though, because Nozzle and the pressure is on the first and second is meaning they're tank player and other people's everyone is a DPS except like a KSG.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hofex is basically a sniper. The railgun pressure, of course, pretty good tank, but Nozzle with 339, and that's with the Roadhog.
Yeah.
Most of Roadhogs.
Yeah, most
We've
of
seen
them.
some Doomfist, and
Some
he's
Doomfist,
actually moving away from Roadhog, but I'm still can't believe my eyes. And Daisy, Undersea to follow. They're the DPS lineup. Sanyo, KSG, Nico, Kyuki. As Insomnia, Vero, they just had a lot more wins.
True.
So I think helps. But even with that, they still can't beat Nozzle.
Yeah, I was curious right now because I mean last week he killed 5 people at the Hallyu, so maybe that percentage is a lot for the.
So I think this is from the kill feed, right? So he was able to catch the kills.
Yeah, maybe that is
I think that makes a lot more sense out of the entire game that they played. So it is indeed Nozzle carrying hard for Namekuji Brothers. And exactly the talking point, Namekuji Brothers versus 6blow will be our first match of the day. This is the bracket. The winners from the game first doesn't directly go to game the third game happening tomorrow. There's a reason why on the box it says to be selected and the remaining team. We will explain that later. So Vero, from today's matches, there will be two winners, right? And the Vero, because they have the higher seed, they get to choose their opponent after today's matches. And then the other team will be going against Insomnia. That will be the easy explanation. So it will be about the matches happening all the way on the left side. And then if you go through that, matches tomorrow, and then we'll head into the loser match and then the winners match. The top 2, of course, going to Asia from Japan. We'll see who that is going to be. And then on the bottom, the losers match, I said that's going to be the wild card, basically.
Yeah, so wild card is very important because you still can making the chance to go to like Korea, play with the other team, and the already Pacific is decided by 3-1 diving, and we can see this weekend who's gonna be from the Japan, who's gonna be from the Korea.
Yes, we'll see. We'll find out who that is going to be all the way at the end of this week, because this week certainly is going to be a big one. As after this week, and the next week, I guess, we'll kind of have a break, about a week and a half. And then we will have the big Asia with all the players land. And that's going to be the big moment. So because of that, we only have 2 matches, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a damn good one. Namekuji Brothers versus 6 Below. Pandia versus Revatijp. So no matches from Vero and Insomnia. They're top 2. They get to watch the matches today and see, especially Vero is like, I think this seems slightly worse than the other, so let's pick them. But still, they have to be the winners from these matches first.
True.
So we'll see how this goes, and we're starting off with a banger. And that is Namekuji Brothers that you see on the roster. CC2 Bambi, Nozzle, Jisoo, Menhera, and Basabasa on the bench. As this team, I think, if we talk about Overwatch Champions Series Japan, this is one team that we have to talk about because they're creating some drama. Nozzle, who has been staying on that Roadhog forever, has been making some crazy switches into Doomfist, some other heroes if it's required. And those moves, along with, of course, the squad has been grabbing the wins. And they could have dropped last week, but they're still here.
Yeah, because I think the other people also like literally making so much high value with the coordinator team, and the Bambi especially. He making so much high value when he played the Echo. I think CC2 was kind of struggle last week, but in general, he making also the kill. So Nozzle making so much like an aggressive moment, and at the other DPS covering that a lot.
Yes, I remember I actually voted for Bambi, and then I switched over to Nozzle after the last game, I think, for the POTM. And here's their opponent, a very strong opponent though indeed. 6 Below against them, TQQ, Dukes, pressure. We'll be starting with the tank lineup, Sakumi and Kiru. Seems like the strongest starting lineup for 6 Below, and oftentimes they do stick with this lineup.
Yeah, I think most of the time they stick this lineup because I think they're like have a high confidence about the play. But right now the meta, last week we can see the Korea was kind of off tank meta. Some team was like a main tanker meta, but Nozzle is different type, so
Nozzle's got his own. And
I think Pressure will be thinking about the heart right now. Which thing I need to start in against like a Roadhog and
yes, and of course we'll have more time to talk about. I did want to catch on your opinion on Torbjorn, because we've been seeing a lot more Torbjorns on a few of those maps. As oftentimes some escort, some control, some flashpoints. So we'll see how this goes. We are starting off from Samoa. Let's see how this goes. Usually it is the first map is the choice from the higher seed. I believe this was a choice from 6 Below. And Namekuji does have some trouble grabbing the kills. It's from the DPSs on Samoa. Depending on where we go, I think they especially had some trouble on Volcano, some beach.
Because I think they don't have a Tracer player, so I think Volcano and the Tracer player is so important.
That's
but
right.
Other two, the Echo is still the possible to learning very high value. So it depends on like a CC2, like a play or how he much can carry from this moment. Yeah.
It'll be important depending on which map we actually start from. But I do hear that the game is indeed ready to go into Samoa for the first control map. Namekuji Brothers versus 6 Below. It's first map, first to 3. Let's see who comes out on top. It is Samoa time. Coffee.
Is coffee?
I guess so.
Yeah, right?
I can't read Maogan.
I love that one. Today is April Fool's, so we can do anything.
It is April Fool's, but these matches count, man. They're real. And we're starting off with Nozzle specialty with Symmetra.
Hanjo.
No way, CT2's gotta stay with Hanzo, but Bambi on Cassidy. That's for a change.
This is interesting change like that. So this is concept is we're not going to push you. You guys going to push us, and then we're gonna do something.
Because this map is certainly doable for Echo, right?
Yeah.
But Namekuji Brothers, they put on a different gear today, and they're ready to blow. And 6 Below, TQQ Docs, Cassidy plus Tracer. And let's see how much work this Hanzo. Ooh, Dukes with the first kill on Menhera. off to the side.
Yeah, right now it's gonna be like a hard time for the Namekuji brothers because I think they need to make it decide about the control enemy tracer or the point side. But I think the 6th floor like get too much good space for the first fight. So it's gonna be like a struggle time for them to get the advantage.
Yeah, you're right. And see a lot of 6th floor members just out of the hook range. I think you can just simply tell that has been the case. And Kiru, quick kill onto Hanzo. 62 is down, so Pressure will be having an easier time pushing this front line, and that is Explode. They don't just want this Hog to go alive. Well, we'll see as he's now stunned, and even on top of that, going down at the end. So that's 3 kills for Kiru.
Yeah, you saw a lot. Like I mean, Kiro was like a really aggressive, like a Lucio player, and he also like get so much kill by like a long range distance. I think he making so much like damage. I really want to see how much he get the damage to the team.
Oh, Nazo switching off to Sigma this early on. That doesn't usually happen. Here's taking kill with the double Deadeye. That toasted nothing. Oh well, they're still going to continue. 6th floor, just taking the opponents one by one, double at a time. And Namekuji, they just cannot compete.
I'm not sure you have a Sigma and you have a Batis and you die from the
Deadeye, yes.
Yeah.
It's not so common. We know. But the thing is, maybe Namekuji brothers are not really used to having a Sigma, first of all.
Maybe.
So there's a Flux.
Oh yeah, he get the kill. It's huge. It's a huge kill. Oh my.
Oh, the Terra Surge. And some damage has been done. Hold up. Oh, but taking the Dukes, they will still be alive. So for a moment, their HP going down pretty low, but Namekuji brothers having some trouble coming out of the spawn.
Oh no.
And pressure's down, but no one's even close to the point, and that will be the first of 6 blow on Samoa. What a start, and Nozzle just could not handle with those picks onto Hanzo. I think really hurt them early. And this Cassidy didn't really see much work being done from Bambi, right?
Yeah, I think not sure about the how much he's like confidence with the okay. This happened. Makes sense.
So with some excellency of pressure. Oh, fan predictions. Namekuji brother believers. 13%. Explode.
I will vote for them.
87, but it seems like it's pretty one-sided for now. And we're going to Volcano. As we might see some different comps coming out.
So Dumpis.
Just hold on.
Okay.
Bambi on Tracer this time. And 6 Below keeping the same. Takume on Kiriko. Kiru on Lucio. Coming from the side. Oh. And David also gets easily picked. And that's Dukes, one of the better Tracers from Japan. And we continue. There's Hanzo, that's the recall, CT2. That's just spot him first. Here's Doofist along with him. So this Tracer goes to the side. And in the meantime, Jisoo was caught off somewhere. And the first core point captured from 6 Blow again.
I think Moira?
Oh, Jisoo? Yeah, Moira will be the pick after the death. Here is Jisoo, Bambi. A lot of their members. Namekuji barely steps in. And that step could lead into your death. So here's Nozzle being very careful. After the block, there's a slam into that Cassidy. Can't really deliver much as Bambi's off to the side. Punches in. And has to use the recall to force them back to their own fighting ground. Stu putting up some Storm Arrow, but has to be careful, had to go behind the block, but once he's caught, he's just gone. Okay, does catch Cassidy from Nozzle. 1-1 traded.
Yeah, it's pretty huge kill.
Bambi with the pulse.
Oh, he got it.
But will be just taken away from pressure.
The Sombra make more sense for me right now.
And that's because they're all gathered up. And pressure, look, even with hack and Corolessence, everything should be dropped. With 60% pressure down Sakume, the beat comes slightly too late from Kiru. Just a hair too late on that beat. Oh my. The pulse from Dukes. Still kind of keeping things alive.
So last year, 2023, the shock using like a critical Moria a lot of time because this one is basically have a overhealing comp, like and no one have a good target for the enemy, so more everyone have like a more pretty low, so it's pretty good. But the problem is like each other like need like a pretty good mechanic.
Yeah, here's a beating strike. Namekuji is trying to stay together, but a couple members being lost, and that's been mostly Dukes just harassing them off to the side, and they can't really do much. After the flip, with only 14% from Namekuji and Explode, they're trying to run into another 100 on Volcano and finish Samoa with that score of 2-0. Deadeye Pulse ready to go. Duke's looking for an opponent, but okay, here's the touch with Sombra, but that was with the Translocator. So CC2 will be instantly gone.
He's the only person like touch the point, and
And also got a kill onto Cassidy, not the starter. But after the punch, you can only block so many bullets. And Namekuji having a tough time staying on the point, and 6 below will be able to get this second one. Some extra time burnt on the overtime, but that is a straight up 2-0. And 6 below will grab the first map.
yeah. So I think this map picked by Sixplorer was very critical to the Namekuji brother because the Nozzle almost hard to like play the load hook, and that also like because of the Orisa, and the Cassidy also like critical for the load hook. So
It is.
Yeah.
So they struck into two sides. So first of all, Bambi's hero pull.
Yeah.
Echo is okay, but it's not the best map for Echo.
True.
And so forcing Bambi out of that Echo,
Yeah.
plus Nozzle off of that Roadhog, who had the best kill rate from Japan, by the way. So it's certainly, and catching those two big players off of the team really hurt them a lot. I think that spell really worked perfectly. And 6 below, I think they're also having a really great day, especially Dukes and Pressure. Oh, those two players looks really scary going into it. Now Namekuji, I'm sure they have expected at least losing a map off of 6 below, so they better be ready with the map and I wonder where we're going into.
So best load hook map or best echo map is coming.
Best Roadhog map, which do you think those are? Like some of the hybrid?
Most likely hybrid or payload. So
There has been some push work has been
some
done
of
from
them,
Namekuji.
I mean, they make it work. Like at the New King Street, I think this is my
Okay, New Queen.
Yeah, New King Street was like they're using very well with the Light Fever, and was clean like a winning condition for them. So I'm very curious about which map they will choose.
Yes, I don't think we've seen Icon Bout still. So, and maybe some. There was a couple of Hollywood.
Yeah. And
Hollywood also a pretty good Echo map. Echo plus Roadhog map. I think they really have to find one of their best map in order to win, because 6 below today so far. Because as a coach you would know, and as a caster, we sometimes can tell like, oh, this guy's having a good day or not from just one game, right? Oh, this guy's going to have some like great pulse bombs today because it looks really great. Because we're all human. Sometimes the players have good days, bad days, but maybe because it's April Fools, you can take things a little lighter today, if you know what I mean. So we'll see. As Namekuji, I think, still taking some time to choose the map. Maybe we'll have a substitution. No update yet. And I hear that the map is ready. Let's take a look.
Let's see.
Escort Rialto. Okay. Rialto's not the best Hulk map though.
I think that is the best Echo map. So
it is a really good Echo map and the Widow map too.
And
interesting how I thought Rialto was out of the question.
Yeah, but I think they want to make it because the Nozzle can still play the Doom, so maybe they want to give more like a confidence for the Bambi, and also the CC2, the favorite hero is a Hanjo, and Hanjo need like a far distance.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah,
Hanjo's technically a sniper.
Yeah. So they probably want to get the more far distance from the enemy, so this makes sense.
We'll see how that goes. As Namekuji brothers, their map selection was Rialto. Let's go to Escort and find out who the winner is on the second map, as Next Blow leading the series.
And the Namekuji brothers backline today play a lot of time Ilya and Batis. Like they also like probably want to play like a more double flex support style. So this is make literally a lot of sense for me.
Yes, some more damage from Jisoo and the save from Minera, but you know, we've seen a lot of tracers getting that field down just from the damage or the pulse bomb, and I think that's a fairly good trade for Dukes all the time, right?
Yeah, because after Pulse Bomb, the bot is like a droning nerf and make him the easy kill by them, so it's still like a pretty critical even you have a drone.
So we'll see how this goes as it is Explode defense first. Namekuji will be pushing that payload. And no echo again.
Okay, attack makes sense, kind of. So, okay, nice shot. And Hanjo is very important this map because he can climb a lot of where, you can see a lot of angle. And
high ground control is so important on this map. That you can
oh,
hide
King
in the... Oh, what a...
Nice kill.
Okay, but with a trade to the Q, gets a headshot onto Minera.
Oh, 2 kill.
Slightly better for this Explode though.
Okay. The list point is close, so Bambi need to be not die.
But with a minimal push. And here's Pressure looking for more kills as Kiru, he's 30 for blood tonight.
Oh,
as that Cassidy is staggered. That's a late death.
Yeah, it is pretty like that. And they only push payload until here, so.
Let's see, Pressure not scared of anything, just pushing straight up. Like, you don't have damage to kill me. I mean, that is it, man. And Pressure, he's just showing everything right up to this bridge and says, you guys just cannot cross.
Yeah, that is like a pretty sick situation.
That's a bold
oh,
statement,
Bambi is
man.
so up to the echo, yeah. I mean, definitely he needs like a Duke making more kill and the pressure.
Nozzle with the Norisa now.
Oh!
So with the cover picks from the DPS lineup, hold up the Pressure. Got one on Hanzo, piling down. And Pressure is... Does he have anyone else on the side? I think he's just playing solo. Oh, he does have his teammate on the back. But this payload is going nowhere.
Yeah, he's still under the bridge, and I want to be Namekuji brothers go to the enemy high ground and try to push as much possible. That is making the echo builder more higher, but I think everyone just like play at the low ground and fight, but making the so much like a hard time for the Bambi also. All
right, here's Pressure again, kind of ignoring Nozzle, or at least trapping him in the room. We're seeing some rotation coming down from Namekuji, but it's taking a long time. There's Bambi in the air, but Nozzle gets focused and he's brought down. Now there's the DPS. Oh, one strikes. And the second shot does land. And here's a pylon. Looking for that tracer. We know you're there.
And Hanjo ulti is one of good ulti for pressure target.
Oh, that's right.
Nice
the Dragon Strike.
Okay.
It's second floor, forcing them off. No kill. But enough to push.
Oh, nice kill.
Sukume caught off. No rush for his Explode. There's a Terror Dukes with a double.
Oh, no, one kill.
Yeah, that's a pylon.
Yeah. And
But
Kira get
pylon's
the one
basically
kill.
half a support.
Ah, true. That is true.
Some more opportunity for Namekuji to push.
But they can steal the drop and with the sound barrier and engage, so it's not good signal for the. Oh yeah. Oh, almost get it.
Almost.
Please get it.
But just not enough, as 9K is almost rooting for Namekuji now. Because they've been so far behind. We're talking less than 40 seconds now. There's a beat from Kiru and the rush. Sukume did not use it last time in the fourth. Immediate kills. And offensive beat. Sometimes it's exactly what you need because Namekuji, they simply do not have a Lucio. And Namekuji also used a lot of ultimates in that
they're
fight.
using 3 and like get the 0 kill because of the sound barrier. Sound barrier is so critical ultimate for
Maybe
the counter.
beat has to be nerfed.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Okay, Hanzo, show us your agile moments. Tiki Q. Bambi in the air, still not enough. But when you got Railgun, when you got Soldier, Tiki Q, someone in trouble, slides away, 51 health.
Oh, nice kill.
Down by Minera there. One trade. Talking overtime already. Pulse Bomb goes wide from Duke. This time Sukume finds one more. They've got the back line of Namekuji, and that's Nozzle gone. Lying on the Tracer, and Hanzo coming back from spawn now. But won't be touching in time. That is a pretty good hold. 82 meters from Namekuji. And moments, all 6 Below has to push in the second half.
I mean, Rialto is always like a possibility you can block the whole time, so it's not the really bad. I still the best situation for the Namekuji brothers, but okay.
Oh,
This was clean.
that's a clean play from Jisoo too. Sometimes you use the pylon to block the pulse bomb from sticking to you, right?
I think he was to the mind game and like just Duke's like a better and this
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
Luke's just waited for the time.
Yeah.
As he had all the room to wait and grab that extra kill. Some really good moments from Duke's Tracer tonight. As, hold up,
Hold on.
2 Hanzos? No way. Is Hanzo meta? I can surely say no. Wait, Divas?
Because I think first point defense is really good at the Diva, so a lot of teams using the Diva before. But Bambi still the lock into Kesadi is very interesting point for me. And
Yeah, Namekuji really highly focusing on TKQ and Tracer.
yeah, because I think they probably have a struggle time with the Dukes, and that is good counter for the Bambi can control the the Tracer. So
No. We'll see how this goes as the door gates open and defense matrix from both Divas. You can block a lot of shots. Not as much hit scans, but certainly a lot of arrows from Hanzo.
oh, your pylon can kill from dead
Yeah,
low
pretty
ground.
good spot for Pylon.
Yeah.
It's off to the back wall. But already half of the push has been made from the first. And here comes the rotation from Explode. Pylon down. That's a first. And Namekuji, they do swap into that different building. TQ, gotta be careful. And a bit of a weird rotation. As you do see all the members, but you just cannot hit through the wall. Slow, forcing that off of the high ground. Isn't this the rotation that you were talking about first?
Yeah, because not this one, but yeah, kind of same. Because if you want to get that, oh my God, Bambi.
Oh, Namekuji.
One more, please get it.
This is the first half. They're on the wrong side of the map. It's actually 6 Below pushing, guys, not defending.
Yeah,
And yeah, with that slow rotation, they force them off of the high ground.
I mean, their rotation was pretty good at the 6th floor, but very interesting they rotate to
Oh.
there, and yeah.
Really? Is this
Can
just
he?
gonna... Okay, even have to use the... Okay, Bambi's gone. Pylon's down. And 0.2 meters, all we're talking about. Wait, Nozzle didn't touch? Is this a bad joke of April Fools? He was right next to it, but...
I mean, I think Stone is blocking slightly. Maybe he didn't expect
He was
that.
skating, he was getting the gauge for the
Yeah.
punch. If he did it, I think he touched the payload.
It's okay, yeah. Just bad day.
2-0, straight up. And that's Explode, and that was Namekuji Brothers map pick.
Yeah, true.
That's one of the worst parts, and they better have some more maps ready because this is pretty one-sided so far, 9K. And it's certainly not looking good for a lot of changes has been made for Namekuji, but I think it's actually hurting them a lot more if you compare their play from last week.
Yeah, I think just Namekuji brothers doing hard time for sure, but I think the 6th floor just like a struggle last week, and they're like a bit more like an upgrade, and this is making them more confidence of the play. So I think that is maybe the issue. And
Okay. It's certainly the Namekuji brothers having not just one, lots of issues within their gameplay, but we'll see what happens. We will take a short break. When we come back, let's see what happens to Namekuji brothers, or it's going to be 6 Below finishing off with a 3-0. Welcome back, everyone. It is the first match of the night. It is a playoff for Japan, and so far, Namekuji Brothers versus Explode. But Namekuji Brothers, they're having one of the worst days of the season, and it could be their last as they are down 0-2, and Explode just having an easy time saying, hey, this is how the upper echelon of Japan plays, and if you can't get this level, well, you will be knocked out for the playoffs.
Yeah, but I think no one expecting like a Namekuji Brothers until making here, and they still don't make it. And the last week they played pretty good. It's not meaning they're like a just bad team. They're can after just losing, or maybe if they're losing today, they may be thinking about, oh, maybe next time we can be more better. Like
Oh man, it's getting hot in here, man.
Yeah.
And with that 2-0, I think I have to unbutton one. Oh man. Namekuji, they better feel the heat, or else they're packing home. As another map from Namekuji, because it is loser's pick once again. And I hope they don't go home. Oh, they're technically home because we're playing online, but out of all the maps, no hybrid. We're going to push, of course.
Okay.
Namekuji did have some upsets or some amazing finishes on Colosseo. Some better memories, but it wasn't against Explode.
Yeah. So this map is classically good with the dive thing, and Orisa is good also like a first fight. And Hanjo is especially used to be like really good. So I really want to know sometime like, who did making the decision to choose a map. But this Colosseum is first fight is TQQ, though he's like a Sojourn Shard, is very important.
That's right, TQ,
Or
big job.
Dukes can make it, but Tracer is slightly hard to make him first fight, so.
Yes, and pressure has been all over the map.
True.
We'll see how this goes. It could be the last game of Namekuji Brothers for the season. And Explode about to take this 3-0, but we'll see what happens. It is the choice from Namekuji. Let's get into Colosseo push.
Okay. Now Namekuji Brother has Gen. I mean, personally, when they have a good leader, it was always they have a Gen, so this make more sense. And Jisoo like a wanna play, and they're playing most of likely their best hero.
See how this goes. And when it comes down to final fight territory and the final opportunity, comfort picks are usually what works the best. And that is Namekuji for now.
Okay. So they're pushing. Oh, okay.
There's one. Jisoo with the trade pressure.
Not bad.
Again, the hook misses this time. Was close.
Oh
Looking at TQ with the strike. Hanzo not really putting out that much compared to last week. Nozzle, let's get the hook again. The pressure is real from this Orisa. And that's where his name comes from. Explode is having an easier time because your tank is just pushing the front. And you have that much more room. As Nozzle not feeling the same. Man, my hooks last week were so good. Not today.
There's so much using the angle to secure by a lot of shot and condition. So it's so hard for the Namekuji Brothers.
Okay, some shots landing like from Bambi and CC2, Hanzo and Echo, but it's not enough to kill.
No.
And that's Dukes down. Jisoo taken down by Dukes again. This Tracer is just unbelievably good. The hook not landing again. Pressure. Still has the Terra Surge and just has this much time. Oh, hold up. 35 HP, 40. Contested. This could be the chance.
Jisoo changes the Mercy.
Man, pressure is just never being brought down. Now up to Mercy. We've seen some Jisoo on Mercy.
Maybe
especially
Bambi
with the
can do
pair.
something more.
That's right. There's a Terra Surge from pressure. Even duplicating. That big double kill from pressure. And even had to use some. Hold up. What's happening, 9K? This is a disaster.
I mean, they never stop it.
The dragon trick from the spawn.
And
Hello, dragons.
I think Hero just like the he just on sit on card whole time.
I thought CT2 was gonna switch because of the dragon strike.
Oh.
And he's sticking with this Hanzo. You have to give him some credit but he's not registering those headshots today. We've seen a couple, maybe. Just not happening. Here's Overclock. Thank you, Q.
Are he jumping in? Are he jumping in? No.
No power slide in. It's still dangerous territory with the whole hog in the Matrix. But that window was like Windows 95.
Yeah.
Didn't really accomplish much, and that window's broken into pieces. Here's a beat from Kiru.
Oh
Looks to
my
get pressure
God.
to double. Namekuji brothers having a tough time staying near the spawn in their safe zone. That is a strike onto Bambi, taking that full blow on the body.
They never want to give a kill.
Another team kill. Oh yeah, that's right. This map was push. So
Yeah.
there has been the robot.
I forgot about it. Okay. Oh no.
The field, keeping them alive right next to their own gate.
Oh my.
Extra kill after the field was gone. Pressure finally brought down from Nozzle. That's one, but this robot is
no.
heading right in, and that will be the third and the end of today's match and the end of Namekuji brothers for the run. It is 3-0. Sixplo takes the match win tonight. What a quick push. I think that was one of the fastest push that we've ever seen this season.
Seriously. I mean, they're win the first fight, and they're just pushing to the enemy spawn, and they're still pushing there, and they're never stop it there. And it's not mean, but it's kind of like a sad to see.
I know that was the final moment for Namekuji, but I think that's just a gap. Sixplo
Yeah.
just having a crisper taste of air in the higher echelons for Japan, and says if you want to go against them, become the top 4, this is the level you have to match. And
True.
certainly Namekuji's brothers, they tried the equation that worked last week against the lower tier teams, but it is just not enough. And pressure, I think that sums up almost all of what happened. He was basically never being brought down. They just could not kill him.
But I think Namekuji brothers are making so much good story and so much like a momentum and so much like a he's a first kill in Japan and there's like a barely you can get it. And
Yes, and the only Roadhog player, and also forced some other tanks to play Roadhog
Yeah,
because he was
true,
so
true.
good. There were some mad highlights from
Yeah.
the Roadhog player. Namekuji brothers, they're out from Japan, but still, what a run! And you do have to credit for them and what the story they have given for us.
yeah.
And the only Hanzo player, the only Roadhog player, CC2 and Nozzle, they will both be gone. No more Nozzle time from Japan. But still, the better player, better team wins, and that will be a Sixplo. What a quick 3. Did we even hit a R mark? No, that was 40 minutes.
Wow.
One of the fastest matches from Japan, certainly. And we do have the player of the match ready. Let's find out who that is. Pressure!
okay.
Will be the player of the match.
I mean, I think he kind of struggled last 2 weeks, but I think he's finally back about how he need to play, and like he's like accurate about the spear and any other thing was way better. The aim was like way better than before, because if you see the last 2 weeks, he kind of struggled a lot.
Because there were moments where he was struggling with
Yeah.
not just Dorisa, some other thing, like Sigma, some
Yeah,
Doomfist.
true.
But certainly this was a match that he had to win, I think. Especially against the Hog. You know your opponents, and the Hog is certainly... There's a reason why that Roadhog is not being seen too much in these days. And these are the moments of pressure. Man, just non-stop damage, 35 HP, but still feeling okay. Oh man, those air surges, just beautiful. And let's see how far he's up. He's tied with Jessen from Pandia now. And Hofak down 1, KSG, QQ to tie up a third. And we go down to Harry, Daisy, Karu, and Nozzle. They're still on the list, but maybe we won't be seeing him too much after today and tomorrow.
So I think still on the lot of list, the player is still exists. They're like ready for the next match, and tomorrow it's gonna be like a fun to watching, and you can.
And we'll see. Sixplo will be one team in that top 4. Now, it's going to come down to the final match that
Yep.
we have to coming up real soon, as the winner from this will also be, like, I guess, in the list of being chosen by Vero, right?
Yep.
So Vero can either choose the winner from the second match or 6-Blow, but we'll have to see what it comes down to, because they will be selecting after all the matches
Yeah.
are finished tonight. So that was our first match. What a first match! And that was a really fast one. But let's hope, as it is April Fools.
Yeah.
But the match result, they do count, and we just can't get a hold of it. But after a break, we will come back, and there will be a second match of the night when we continue with the playoffs.
隙間でしたよね、今。1ミリの隙間を抜きましたね、今。ナノエコーやナノディーバで、ちょっとエコーマーシーの攻撃っていうところを防ぎたいですね。
さあ、一気にここは宣言が動き出すか。
だって阻害が3人入ったぞ。
障害が3人に入って、ここはナメクジとしてもたまらずアルティメットを解放していきます。しかしまずはワイドットとユキがキルを重ねて、人数状況よりは荒いプロジェクト、互いの取り合いが重要です。
これヒットスキルの上でバネルが
ちょっとこれ2個が車線外に行ってしまった。
落とされた。
車線外に行ってしまったって言ったんですが、
でも本当の車線外に
2個カーニバルだ。
ニコニコカーニバルで返していく。
いやー、車線外に行っても大丈夫。これはもうニコ伝説が海底伝説のカウンターですよ、これ。
ニコ伝説で海底伝説を落としました。
車線外に行ってもクワドラキル、ニコ最強伝説。その考えるとライドンサージは温存したいですよね。
温存したいところ。
ビートは
あれ今もしかして
槍か。槍だ。槍
で止まりましたぞ。
槍一つでビートを刈り取ってしまったか。
こいつら
これはまさかの、
なんと
何で消えたんだと思えば、可能性は槍しかありません。ダリを重ねアナコピー。さあ、そしてプレッシャー、ここからのプライマルレンジですが、一度スリープで対応。彼
スリープ大きい。
さらにはパラスモーメ、体力を削ったところをナノブーストでカバー。
表示してしまいましたね。
インソムにはナノ1個で取れたのはかなり
かなり大きいですね。しかもスリープも食らっていたので、このスリープも食らったナノプレーで取るのは大きいですよ。
阻害が入って、そのまま溶かしきる投石インソムニア。
これはレイジ切りますね、あの取り方。
ここからのレイジで滅ぼせれば勝利できるライン感です。さあプライムレイジプレッシャーに対する阻害にこれは決まるか。スリープラス守った拓目が守ったがデイジーが刈り取った。ただ気がつけばもうナノレイジが上がっている。さあ3人に阻害を入ってかつランページで崩しきったが、このレイジは誰が止めるんだ。
いやー、これはいい形でレイジは刺さっていますが、ランページで一応状況を保っている。この間に活路を見出せるか、イソムニア。
崩せるか、パルスボムデイジー。しかしいやプレッシャーに阻害ビンだ。
うわー、カル何度阻害ビンを決めるんだ。
そして4日の作業のタックルバイザー。それでは続けバルキリーによって上からバサバサが守っている。そしてメテオストライク追い詰めた。イモータリティフィールドで耐久しているが、この効果時間が切れたタイミング、スラムで巻き込んだ。
いや、これはノズルあまりにもこの試合を運んでいる。いや、ただこの4人戦
ちょっとこれネイビスか恐ろしいパフォーマンス出してますよ。
ネイビスが化け物みたいな
フリーな作戦だったが、そして追いつけるバックも回収ですが、これは限界。ネイビス
前が少ないような印象ですね。さあここでネット
パース作業パルス、本日も大特売2キル付き。
ここに関しては有利さ作れそうではありますね。関していや、ただ
作業パルスいつだって苦しいところを支えるのは作業パルなんです。サムダン手前決まった。2人を分断している。さあそして正面ルシオにパルスをつけるのはサニョのお仕事です。
ちょっとサニョつけすぎか、あまりにもパルスを
つけすぎましたね。サウンドバリアをカウンターで返していく。さあルックスが崩したことによって状況が変わる。そしてこれは仕上げは T99 だ。なんだ今のショットは。
いやー、足元狙った。
車の下からのまさかの足元ショット。レールガン貫いて、そして貫いていく T99。 これはドックでも踊っているでしょう。
いやー、どうも T99 です。
T99 です。相手のサウンドまでは展開前にデイジを落としきったデックス。しかしここでカウンターの遊撃剣差し切れるか。差し切った。
仕切ってます。
さらにはもう一人と切り刻むアンダーシー。ただでは転ばない。わ
お、火力出しすぎではこの流撃剣。
島田兄弟
来ました。
こう1キルメテオストライク踏み潰した。そして強化パンチでドックスを小部屋の中で追い込んでのキル重ねてのノズルクワドラキルだ。俺はもう温まっちまったぜ。どうするパンディアさんと。
今、オールキルですかね。
オールキルだった
もしかしたら。はい。
これはなんとかドックスの光を待ちたいところであります。
さあアルティメットが上がってきてるのでバレル側も無理にできる。うわ止めた。
さあここは止めた。重ねて空気のワンピック。ドックスが返して、しかし KSG 躍動する。トリプルキル。
Begin excavation log. Sloan Cameron here on side to Petra. Me and the White Finders just found the coolest artifact I think I've ever... Again? Come on! Whoa. If you want to mess with these artifacts, you gotta go through me. Hey, I'm on to you!
I gotta tell you, I wanna scream it out.
Hey!
I'm gonna show you, here's what it's all about.
Up top, you big doofus! Rock and roll!
Welcome everyone back to OWCS Japan. It is playoff time, and the first match, rather a quick one. Six Blood does go up, but we don't know who they're fighting against yet. As Vero, Insomnia certainly waiting on top as the top two. But time to find out the second team who's going to take that next slot. Also, which team will be dropped from the top six. It's going to be either Pandia or Revatijp. Okay, we have to talk about these teams because they had some ups and downs through the season, especially Revatijp is taking some like good maps off of better teams at the end of the season. So we'll see how this goes. Rather very interesting match. The first, very quick one, Six Blow didn't even sweat on that match. 0-3. And here's Pandia versus Revatijp. Starting with the roster from Pandia, Justin, Sanyo, Dux, Nevis, and Mimosa will be the roster, as they had some trouble, I think, especially with the Malga patch. But since the revert, I feel like that they have been somewhat settled after that.
I think right now, after the hotfix and the patch and the map pool system, I think they have a more like a happy time right now. So because the more likely they're the best player is Zessin for sure, and Zessin always loves to play Sojourn and other hero. And that time the Sanyo also covering a lot of stuff, and they're making their so much like a high coordinate, and they're getting better every single time.
Oh, you mentioned happy hour. It is technically before 7 p.m. So there might be some bars open for happy hour, and Pandia might be able to catch that train. But we're talking Revatijp on the other side, so we will see how this goes. As Dux, of course, are changing back into lots of tanks. As I think we're going to see a lot more Orisas coming out as we are starting from control. And that's Pandia wrapped up in a whole. And on the other side, though, we do have Revatijp. Let's see what their starting lineup is going to be. Indeed, Kotaro the Ball will be starting instead of Jung Min-hyuk. Hofak, Harutun. Hofak, of course, one of the most highly picked for player of the match. We'll see how he pops off again, especially on that Sojourn with Harutun, Tracer, and Hesti Epic on the back for the support. We'll see how they do. I know you're all a little surprised with Kotaro starting lineup.
Yeah, I think right now a lot of like a control map is hard to play the Hammond. So this meaning Ilios or
Nepal, maybe Busan.
Busan
It
is making
depends.
more sense.
That's exactly where I was feeling. The control.
Yeah.
The higher seed does have the pick for control, so depending on the map that was already chosen, I think Kotaro
Yeah.
will be the starter. As even Kotaro sometimes was off to play, was forced off to play in some other tank,
Yeah.
not just the Wrecking Ball. But certainly is the best at it.
And this one, the Busan is also like a really high chance speed. You can play the Hammond with the high quality. And I think Epic and the Hesty like always making so much value when the Kotaro in. Like they're making so much like damage for the team. And yeah, I think I want to be like see the Busan. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I do agree because Epic and Hesty, I believe they have a lot of side power, especially very. I could say especially their aggressive moments because in the kill feed, like Epic and Hesty registers a lot of kills. When we watch Revatijp, was also some of those moments where they were leading in game because of those skills coming out from the supports. And on the other side, the Mimosa Navis, they have been doing the same, but let's see how aggressive they can be. I think those two supports are more of a team player than aggressive supports. And we'll see how these differences in the back line and the tank lineup will come out to be the change. So don't exactly know which control map we were going into, but we're guessing it's going to be either Busan or Ilios from having Kotaro. But you never know, it might just be Nepal. And Kotaro can literally play a Wrecking Ball on any map. Sometimes he does have trouble. If you had those moments, I think it was one of those harder pushes. Was it Junkertown?
Oh, yeah.
As some easy moments, some hard moments. As you will see, because of Wrecking Ball, I think this team is also to fit his playstyle a little bit because the ball doesn't usually exactly push the front line, right? He doesn't stay there. He's always going around. So it's like technically you have no tank with the team.
Yeah, it's almost like you don't have any tank and you have a double tracer.
In a way. A bigger, much bigger tracer that rolls around the map and sometimes uncontrollable in a lot of ways. So I think, and also the team works with the playstyle. So sometimes if you have the team to work with him, sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't. Well, let's see if he ends up playing that ball, very likely. And I think we are just having some minor moments before we get into the map. And I believe we have the first map. It is going to be from Control. Busan indeed. Okay. Busan. I think this is the second Busan from Japan, if I can recall correctly.
This Pandia is opposite, right? As I remember.
Pandia? Yes, they do.
So are you really curious why they choose a Busan Listen? Because they have to be like have a Listen.
No. Revatijp does because they finished 4th from Cedars.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. So, this doesn't make more sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
It's a choice from Revatijp and Kotaro starting. So everything lines up together, right?
Together.
So here is Busan, a map that we did not get to see that many times, but there's got to be a reason why Revatijp picked it. And let's see if Pandia can match it. Let's go to our first control map, Busan.
And this match is like a Hofak and Jasin is probably their ace player for their both team, and that is an interesting point to see.
Yes, the battle of the aces, the ace DPS.
Hammond and the Baptiste is classically good. And this map is not good as other map, but still you can learn with the Hammond.
Because you can't really use the high ground as much as maybe a little bit.
Oh?
But we'll see the rotation. Okay, that's Kotaro.
Yeah.
He will find the high ground.
He have a sit. He's the high ground control.
Yes, Kotaro will play like no one else. And
looking for the target.
Might not have been spotted. Going for that pile driver moment.
Okay.
Wait.
Watching.
Hold. Don't push the button.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
that's the button start
And
with the hook back kill.
Okay, one more booping.
It's coming out of nowhere. And Harutun will be on Tracer. And immediately Pandia backs off. And Kotaro found his another comfortable spot. As there's no Echo, there's no Hanzo. I think Kotaro can stay there for some time.
Yeah, also retaking by Overwatch here is not really easy unless you can kill the gen, but almost you have in danger.
Taro rolling away.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh, he does go very low, okay.
Okay.
Arthur with the pulse. Doesn't even need it.
Nice
Finds
shot.
1-2. With the help of Zenyatta. Epic doing some amazing work for the team. That's certainly a better trade for Revatijp as hold up. Duke's got one more. But Artun's got the finishing touch.
Yeah, also even their kill to their backline is not really matter for them because they also once they have a point, the Baptiste can make in so much value. And they swap to the Winston, this make more sense, but Hammond also can counter Winston a lot, especially if you have... Oh, nice kill. This is a huge kill.
That's a start. Epic dead. Field gone.
One more
Hesty.
kill. Okay.
We picked off. Justin got the dead eye onto Hofak. That's about the entire team wipe with Kotaro. But Pandia, they did have to spend a little bit, only the dead eye. Still the beat coming soon, the rush. And the pulse is there for Sanya too.
This is good scenario for the Pandia. I think the Epic and Hesty that could try to get the more space and he dare die from the pro location during the rotation. Okay, nice catch enemy.
A shot. And
They're pressure the point. And probably looking for the dive target to the... Okay, they probably want to force out their Winston first.
it is home back. And overclock. Almost ready there.
Oh, he's using mine.
And having the upper ground. Waiting for that moment. Here's the Winston jump. And the wrecking ball to cover him.
Nice
Hofak
kill.
on the other side with the a lot of tools used from Revatijp, basically everything.
Yeah, actually 5. They use 5 ulti. And
You think that was a little overspent?
I think
With the
so.
flip?
I think so because now they have Sound Barrier and the Primer. So it will be danger time to be the Epic and Hesty. So and they just changed the Genji. I think this not gonna be good signal for the Pandia.
Yes, as Pandia's seriously thinking about some heavy diving to do,
Oh, no.
and that is dead Epic, and Hesty might be following that death real soon. I think this is the idea from Pandia. It's working against Revatijp, just not worrying about the tank and the DPS. Take out the supports first, and then worry about the rest.
Yeah, I think changing the Brigas make more sense, and Hopak changing the Cassidy also make a lot of sense because now they have a full dive, and this is like a good to counter full dive. But the problem is they still have a Sound Barrier and the Primer, and that is the two key to doing the strong dive.
And Revatijp now having somewhat of trouble with that 99%. They just have to get the flip. Okay, Vitality Field down from Hesty. And there's Primal Rage beat. And the false bump from Pandia.
Oh, nice kill.
It's dead Genji. What a headshot from Hofak. Now on Cassidy. So Doc's trying to delay here. But the damage has been done.
Oh no!
And that's 2 for 1 though, Epic down.
Oh, nice kill.
Hofak. This guy, he doesn't know how to give up. That's 99.
They have a mine.
Okay, Genji. There's a
Nice pulse.
They even have to use the beat. Early beat.
Okay. I don't know how the Lucio didn't touch. Maybe he's too high at the high ground.
Maybe
and,
just came in. And that was supposed to be a touch, but just not close
Yeah.
on the capture. Revatijp will take the first boost on.
Revatijp showing very clean a lot of point why they're using this map and why they choose this map. And percentage even Revatijp is high, huh? Interesting.
Yes. Revatijp as the fourth seed. And Pandia is technically the challenger from 5th. So about 1 to 2.
And now they're going to do the Lucio Kiriko at here. Because this map is Baptiste and or slow backline is going to be like in trouble a lot, so this make more sense.
Yes, for those quick rotation. As you do have some distance once you're fighting on the high ground.
Yes.
And there's Kotaro again hiding on the back. Not spot. Oh, it's spotted now.
Are he hiding?
No, that was actually the shots coming from his own teammate.
They didn't know he was there.
I thought he was spotted, but I guess not. Davis Justin Sanyo in trouble from the back. Hopek slides in. Railgun does not hit because of the recall. Sanyo escapes from its death. And as the point unlocks, here's Hopek on the high ground. Has to be careful from this guy. Justin finds the first kill. Without the tracer. Can Revatijp come back? The first capture from Pandia. There's the second kill. And it'll follow with the third Justin again and again. And we do have a pause at the start of our second Busan. We'll see what the pause is all about. As Revatijp having some troubleshooting moments. As I thought Revatijp was going to have a lot more lead in control.
Yeah, I think that if they came out of that first kill, when the Kotaro making the fire drive, they probably easy win. But after that, Justin have so much like a good time for the free shot the enemy whole time. So
yeah, so far Justin versus Hopek, who do you think has the lead?
Justin swapped Genji, so Justin is the loser.
Justin is the loser.
No,
okay,
yeah,
he was forced to swap because Hopek was so good.
It's April Fool, so I don't know.
Well, they did not end up winning the first, so we'll see. As Hopek, I think, also swapped into, I think, Cassidy once. And I think he started with Sojourn and then Cassidy and then back to Sojourn, was it? On the first map?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he finished with the Cassidy.
He finished with Cassidy, okay. So there's a bit of an equipment issue, but that has been resolved.
Oh, they're starting first.
It was the longest pause, and I am always up for it. Early fight does go 4 in the hands of Pandia.
So the problem at here is, can Lucio Kiriko making the value with the Hammond? It's gonna be hard, because Hammond is like a J-Cliff say. This is kind of like a no tank issue, and Lucio Kiriko needs tanks to be like making the value.
Yes, they certainly do. As there's no shield. Oh, that's a pretty good push from Dux.
I think so. He died. Oh,
it's always a Lucio.
Yeah.
because he's all. Oh, I hear a pulse pump somewhere, and it was Harutun's pulse pump, I believe, and didn't really land into any kill. But it's because Lucio's too fast, and you're just used to wall riding. And oftentimes when you're riding on the wall, you're not hidden by the wall. Here's Kotaro again, and let's see if these type of solo plays. Okay, it's buying some attention away so that the team
can get it.
Might be able to escape from. Not using the mines yet. There's a rush from Epic, and Davis to counter. And the minefield has been dropped.
Oh, nice kill. That's actually a nice kill.
Here's Dux. Not just blocking, also trying to see what's going around. There is a Terra Surge to block, but no further damage. As the beat comes down for both. And a great timing for Heshti to respond. These beats are just absolutely beautiful. But at the end, it is going to be Revatijp finally escaping, coming out from their own zone. Well, Pandia not bad, 92% already.
Yeah,
that
because they
fight
still
was
have
dragged out for a long time.
Hopek still have the ultimate and the Hearthstone, but their retaking speed is pretty fast. Okay.
Pandia's already back.
Need kill.
Here's Hopek again.
Oh no.
With the overclock, but has to register a few more. No one's around him. Yeah, after that recall, it's gonna be gone. But that's a Lucio down for Pandia. Let's see who holds up better.
Oh, it's hard.
That was going to be almost a kill. Justin's shot from this Cassidy.
Oh, he got it! Wow!
The drop down.
He dropped a bit.
He actually dropped a bit there, not the beat. But what a play.
Yeah, what a play.
He created his own angle.
Yeah.
That's Justin's Cassidy, 99%, we're talking. And Revatijp taking touch. Hopek switching to Widow. Out of all heroes, Kotaro. Low HP, but will barely get away. And someone is forced to touch, as we do have Dux on the point. Some contest. Hopek back on the fighting ground. There's a headshot, not enough damage for the Lucio, but Epic will finish off. That's a trade on the back line, the 1-for-1, 2-for-1 do.
Okay.
As Harutun just a little too late with the further blink. Now we're talking 1-1.
I mean,
and the minefield.
they just choose this map for the next map and the first map, so they probably don't mind about this map that much because this is probably the worst part of the Busan they can play. And are you sure? Are you gonna be like a mirror? Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure this is certainly around the bell. A map for the ball. Yes, you have a lot of hiding spots too.
Yeah. Is Dogs can play the Hammond?
I don't actually know if he ever did.
Oh, this is interesting. And whole fact, don't do the 8-first pulls. This is you're not gonna play that one. And the Ash is very reasonable.
I think Dogs is staying, getting that boost.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
From the position, he was trying to get that momentum. And guys, that is not Kotaro. That is Dogs.
So basically, the Jasin have a more like a aiming power, and the Sanyo have a more like disadvantage because of Ash. And beside that, generally,
Almost went down. That roll needs to be careful against all these great aim players. Hey, Kotaro.
you get the energy.
Now this time, Jessen. And Hopek on Ash.
Okay,
first.
then
Zenyatta down for Revatijp. And that's the second Haruto and Hesti. Will be losing members all over. Justin strikes one. That's a 1-0 for Justin versus Hopek.
true.
And 1-0 for Dox versus Kotaro, but technically Kotaro lost all the teammates.
Yeah,
So we'll
I think
keep that up.
Kotaro need to be thinking about a bit more the advantage they can have. They have a control power, the tracer. So once they can control the point, that is good time for they can do the starting to the dive to enemy or something. But I think Kotaro kind of wasting his like resource too much to looking for a dive. And good because of the swap. And Doc's in trouble.
Good shot on the Doxin, but in the meantime, more damage has been done again. Dox down, but with the remaining 4 members, Pandia wins again without really using the big tools. No ultimates used for that fight. And Revatijp, because of those switches, they need some more time to gather up those ultimates. And 40% for Pandia. And Kotaro's somewhat having a hard time keeping himself alive.
Oh no.
Justin
Oh no.
hits the big button. And with the pile drive and the help of his teammates. Big moment there. Hey, Dox.
I mean, he
Pretty good on Kotaro,
yeah.
right? Not Kotaro. On the wrecking ball. I'm getting my pronouns mixed up now.
But that is true. I mean, I'm kind of surprised. I think he seems like know how to play Ellis this match. And it's working very well. And right now, Revatijp is very questionable situation.
Justin again. And that's an early minefield saying, no, just work around the mines because I got extra time. That's 88% now.
Wait, where's the Transcendent?
Wait, Transcendent? Fat Finger? Maybe. We'll see how this goes. As they did have early push.
And
As
Epic.
Justin is shooting at his own teammate.
Oh no.
Oh, that's how to tune that. This might be 100-0. I don't see anything else.
C9.
And that's a 2-1. Pandia with the comeback on Busan. A map choice of Revatijp, in fact.
I mean, they probably have a very low information about the Dogs can play the Hammond, and that is critical to their team.
Yes,
Yeah.
not just Dox. He was having a good time, but already the team was winning, especially Justin. What a DPS. The whole fact, showing up little, not as much as Justin is doing, having an impact on this first map though. So that DPS lineup certainly doing a lot of work, and ever since that Winston swap, Pandia's got a nice lineup.
Yeah, true. I think the reason Hopek start with the Ash is because they're probably assuming they're gonna play Orisa or Sigma, and both hero is good for the starting. The Ash can do a lot of damage and control the point, so it's really reasonable pick for their starting. But just Docs played the Hammond, and
Yeah, it
that
is.
was critical to them too much.
And even after checking out that Wrecking Ball, didn't change into anything else.
Yeah, true.
And certainly that third map was really great for Sigma
Yeah.
and Orisa, as you called. And oftentimes you have to break out from your expectation, and
Yeah.
sometimes that brings you the win. And Pandia just steamrolling. After that second map win, third map basically 100-0.
Yeah.
As
it was-
Revatijp, who had the higher percentage of fan prediction, I think it was about 33-67.
Yeah, kind of like that. Almost end of the 60%. Yeah.
Certainly Pandia, the 5th seed, having a better moment, and that third map looked really clean. Some worrying moment for Revatijp. Revatijp does have some roller coaster moments, depending on which team they go up against. But today, they don't look like they're playing 100%. As we might be seeing Kotaro out with the substitution. That's what I'm feeling right now.
Me too. And I think first week I see the Pandia play the Hammond actually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It is their map choice for Revatijp, as they lost their first map.
No. My point about that is Pandia, the starting with the OWCS at the week. I think Docs play the Hammond.
Really?
Maybe I'm wrong. But
I don't.
so.
My
Yeah.
brain does not register
Too far
that
for me. That is too far for me.
I do need to get a new M2 NVMe 40 terabyte,
True.
as my storage is certainly limited from all the fun we had from OWCS, not just from Japan, Korea, and also Pacific. And let's see what the
And-
map is. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, they changed it.
Okay. So
Makes sense.
the Mignon's finally going to come in. I think Kotaro was somewhat challenged into Docs' hero pool. Docs
Yeah.
just had a lot more Winston, not just the Wrecking Ball, Winston, and what did he also play before that? Was it Orisa
Yeah.
to begin with? Okay. So I think this meta really challenges a lot of tank, because sometimes a substitution has to be made, but in the game, you still have to play a lot more heroes, right?
Yeah, that is true. Because I think each map, the control is so much like a different design, and that is making some of the team need to be play certain hero and certain way, and it's making the trouble. And right now, Jung Min-hyuk tried to save the team.
Let's see if he can actually change the team, as he will be subbed in. And also they will have the map choice. Don't know exactly. We do have maps from Hybrid, Push, Flashpoint, Escort to go into the loser. Again, the loser map choice as Revatijp. I'm pretty sure they thought they were going to win the first map. Busan's like, oh, this should be ours. I honestly think Ilios might actually be a better pick with the Wrecking Ball.
Could be, yeah.
With the Lighthouse and the Well. As we have seen some moments of Ilios yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was also really fun to watch. And I'm expecting a 3-2 from this matchup, though, at least.
Who is 3?
3-2? 2-3?
Who is 3?
Oh. Not gonna tell you, as we have the map ready for the second.
Okay, Hybrid, Midtown. Okay, Sigma, they want to be play at here, so it makes sense, a lot of point. And I think right now the Epic and the Hesi kind of struggle with a lot of time they die, looks like die. So they need to figure out this point. Is that the map is make them to the looks like get a hard time, or just bad day for them? We need to find out.
First point might be playing some different things, different comps, depending on it is Midtown, and you can make the swap after hitting that first point A.
Yeah.
We'll see what the comp is, as both teams really challenging each other with a lot of hero comps, as we do hear that dubstep. It is time for map number 2, Midtown it is, as Pandia, the 5th seed, actually leading the series currently with a 1-0 score.
Okay, Jung Min-hyuk play Orisa, and Hofek, Harton play their own hero. And Hase Epic also play like a very confident.
Orisa for now, but I can already see them switching into Winston later on this map. Point B, point C.
Possible. And why every Lucio have a fun?
That's what Lucio's all about. It's all about the beat, the rhythm, and the riding.
True. And I think this Illy defense,
Ilari, yes.
yeah, it's gonna have a really high
Remote.
chance be wrong for the team.
Emotes, but once you can pull off some really good pylon spots, maybe. Because you already see that healing coming out from the pylon.
Makes sense.
Rebati off back, trying to get some gauge. And Jumminyak with that Orisa. We'll see if he lands the shots. As Jessin is looking for exactly the same on the other side.
Okay.
Thought about having that big click. So 3 off to the stairs next to the train cart as some more engage coming up from Rebati.
Oh no.
As Pandia is split it apart. 3-2, jumping up, finds one. That's a 2 for 2. And some more, Rebati getting, really pressuring down this big split of 2-3. And that's a full team wipe for Pandia, for Rebati.
So why do I say the Lyrae gonna be making trouble is he good at the side power, but sometimes if the enemy take the space, he don't have any power like to take back the space. Only he need to get the kill. Oh no. Oh, they're trying?
Sunyu steps out for a second, and that's a death for the Tracer.
This is a bad idea because you can just make it an easy snowball at here.
Oh man. Pandia thought about contesting more. And I thought Hopeback had the overclock, but he does not.
Wow, he get a lot of kill.
That was a full push with nothing. No beat, no rush, no Terra.
And Moza is hard to swap right now because he has ulti.
I know.
But the ulti is, I think, barely can gonna work against this comp.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get 2 targets. We'll see how it works. The Captive Sun ready for Mimosa as high ground control. There's a rush from Epic. And Pandia backing off just for the time being. And just in strength back. Pulse bomb from Harutun though. Catching that Orisa. So less targets to mitigate damage. Jessin trying to do some amazing work on his own. There's a Captive Sun. But can you get more? Not much out of it. There will be eventually a win for Pandia. But a massive push has been done from Rebati.
But technically, Revatijp has a lot of snowball advantage, but Jessin saved the team by their one shot. And it's so much critical to the Revatijp.
Oh, what a shot from Hopeback!
Each other.
These Sojourns, man.
Yeah.
It's out of control sometimes. Let's see.
He pressed button.
Overclock. First up.
Payback.
That's Hopeback saying, if you can't respond, we will take the win. Slides away again. Doc's dead. 2 members gone from Pandia. Just clean up duty. And this card is pushing point B real soon.
It's now the Jessin time. You need to show. And they don't have any ultimate except Jessin. So if the Jessin didn't save the team, it will be they're gonna be really high snowball advantage because Sound Barrier always can block the enemy overclock, so you just need to press the Sound Barrier and just engage the.
You can buy some time, and as you saw that rotation from Harutun, I think he's looking for that mini or the pulse. As we were having some engage from Dux early, the Matrix up.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a Terra.
Oh no.
And Jessin caught in that big moment. Hesty with the beat. Will keep everyone alive from Rebati. And both DPS gone. Highway again, 4-point C. As this snowball is just not being stopped. It's getting bigger and bigger every single time.
Pandia almost get it.
Here's overclock from Jessin.
He can get it?
He's find the reason.
Nope.
Oh man. I just keep my mouth shut because that wasn't the best moment from Jessin coming out.
Yeah, but it's making the kill and the trade, the epic, and still they have a lot of power. So the snowball stop at here. It's good for the Pandia. And this map is league taking without the payload is hard.
It certainly is for point C, as I think Rebati really have to gather a lot of ultimates, lots of tools.
Yeah, if the Revatijp using his ultimate, it's making them to the lot of chance be going to the under the clock, like a 1 minute.
And so now we can see Mimotsa holding that beat
Yeah,
to have that protection.
I hope he's not using.
Hopefully no Ajax. Here's Opac. With a different angle off to the side of Risa. Sanyo wins that Tracer duel. And Navis strikes early, so only with the Kiriko rush, Pandia will be taking this team fight. And pretty quick one too.
Yeah, this is best single for the Revatijp game because Hasen and Epic didn't get the charge their ultimate at all because they're not doing any trade fight. I mean the front line, so they're still in very dangerous situation. They seem like they have a good 3 ultimate, but that 3 ultimate is not easy to make in a chance for the get a kill.
Maybe not all the way to the end because this card has been going backwards slowly. Now it was further about 20 seconds ago. I think Revatijp just wants 5 ults.
Oh, Peck
Hold
starting.
up, there's a beat. Mimotsa aggressive.
Not a good sign.
That overclock has been shut down. As Sanyo with a double. And Pandia, I think they're pressing just enough buttons to keep it working.
Now, if they're doing long fight, Dogs definitely can stop a lot of opportunity to enemy pushing in, and time clock is going 1 minute under.
So, and 110 is all there's left for Revatijp to push. Got closer to point C, but Jeongminyeok holding on to that Terra. 4 ultimates ready to go. This could be the chance. If you hold on to it for too long, you might never get it. There's the Kiriko rush.
They need to get the kill. Oh, but traded.
Overclock and the Terra. Responded back. Epic's down, but with the beats, the rest 4 are going to be okay. Jeongminyeok Hopak finds 1 more.
Oh no.
And Hesty. That's Hopak dead. So here's Justin alone, but finally getting the push.
Yeah, Jeongminyeok need to make them to not touching or hard to touch the point.
Yeah, but it's just 3 of
Too
them.
far.
And he still has the Pterosaurs for the final moment. But Revatijp, 2 other members coming back from spawn.
Oh no. He's gonna be died.
Focusing onto the Risa.
Nice save.
Finally, there's a Terra from Jeongminyeok. But still not enough as Hesty on the back, also very low, and this might be it. Overtime. As Pandia still having all 5 after the recall. Overtune's also gone. Hopak down. And that is 2 points plus some extra push from Revatijp, but not a 3-pointer.
Yeah, so at the 3 minute left moment, their ultimate cycle is stopped. If that ultimate cycle stop is really they need to build up for the future fight, but they losing that opportunity. This is good. This was huge.
Yeah, this momentum and the confidence booster for Hopak
Yeah.
was good until this moment where they almost had 4+ minutes after point B. But when we come down to final few minutes of this map,
The always third point is the best thing is you're not dying to the enemy and get a kill is so important. But Justin and the Moza just get a good kill. They get the Hofeg and Epic. That is too critical to them, and a lot of times Justin get a good kill for they're not having enough power to control the point. And yeah,
the last moment was critical as Revatijp almost had 5 ults, but Hopak died with the overclock. I think that was the big letdown.
This is really highly done, but at the second point, Sigma is still working, and and if this come with the Sigma as better condition can control the enemy pushing rotation, but still the problem is once they're using the speed boost and dive into the certain target, they don't have power for recovery.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's why they will have Illari for the pylon and the switch into Symmetra. Ramatra Symmetra.
This is interesting.
for Pandia. We'll have that extra teleport. Easier rotation into this room right next to the capture. With a bit of a rotation. Now Pandia, all of them in that small room jumping up. Only on the point. Great rotation coming out from both. Not enough to register. There's one. And the second, the catching speed with that teleporter. And Lucio. It's just unmatched. The movement speed. As you have mentioned, when they're dove upon, they have no good answer against it.
Yeah, I was kind of curious about the reason they choosing Lamatra, but I think Doc's just using 4 because they want to give them the slow to the enemy, and it was working very well. Yeah, it is actually working very well. And long lane damage you can do, so still good. And he has a shield, so very interesting way they play.
Yes, and 9K, we have somewhat of a matching time after the first point. 5 minutes plus for Pandia.
Wow.
Of course, with Ramatra and Symmetra, though. We'll see how this goes.
Oh
back.
no.
Justin dead. Of course, certainly a great hit scan player with the dynamite. And we'll be doing some further damage with the burn.
One more dynamite.
Yeah, at least Pandia's not getting this early snowball. Starting with the payload. There's a Kiriko rush. Early field out from Pesti. Try to keep the front line alive and jumping up with a double and a third and the fourth. This Sigma.
Yeah, this is a lot of reason like a team using the Sigma com at here, because even you losing the first point, second point, you still have an opportunity. And I think right now the problem about the Lamatra is he hard like a rotation to making the value at here, but right now that's the best timing because Anyo have his shield, the ultimate shield is so much good for the making the space, and that is the biggest opportunity they need to push.
Get ready with the photon.
But without the TP, I think not sure is a good idea.
Cutting the ground in half.
Oh no.
Jumping up falls very low.
Oh! You got a kill.
Jessing, great catch there. Even have to use the beat, but Pandia, they have no extra room. As eventually they do have to push. That was with 3 ultimates. And 2 to respond from Revatijp, and a team win for Pandia.
I'm not sure this is a good idea to save the trance. I'm not sure he has it before, but he probably want to match with the overclock, so makes sense. And still, Pandia need to find the angle for the engage, but now they have a tracer, so it's not easy as like before. Okay.
Revatijp, their defense has not been solid all the time. With the bomb, out, pulse bomb. And Annihilation to respond, the overclock from high ground. Zenyatta can't cover everyone as the damage.
But they get the enough trade. They get the enough trade.
And from the top, Justin had his moment. But on the payload, Revatijp was actually winning the battle.
So I think Pandia will be struggle until they get the next sound bear. But without that, I think almost impossible to get the winning condition, or Jesse need to get the kill. But without that, I think Pandia is hard to make in the winning condition.
Still have a few more meters to go. And about 2:10 left on the clock. Pandia. Matrix up first. And with the window, trying to contest against the Tracer. And Tanya will be down.
Okay.
That's 1-1 trade. And a few better moments from Jumping Nook again. And here's a Dynamite Hofak from the high. And Revatijp, again, successful defense.
But now they almost get the sound barrier, and the Hofak has a he's one of the good person giving the ultimate charge to the Musa, and that means if they get on time for the sound barrier, they definitely have a good chance to dive to the enemy. But now the problem is Justin swapped to the Widowmaker, and this is not good here for a dive together with the sound barrier. And this might be the critical to the Pandia.
See, Justin feeling confident that he can do his worth in the team fight. Some push coming from Payload. Revatijp. True Ultimate's coming soon. Here's the angle from Justin.
Oh, they pushing with the sound bear. They kill.
And the
one
flux.
Kill. Oh,
And
nice
the double
kill.
from Sanyo.
The Widowmaker died. And
Yeah, Widowmaker gone, but that doesn't matter.
yep, Arton is died, so no one can touch. So yeah, they win this fight with the sound bear. It's
Perfect
good.
play from Justin. Bought all the attention, says, and then brought Tracer and forced some communication off of Revatijp to
Maybe
break
you're
that
right.
defense.
Maybe you're right because Justin taking the space, so enemy was joining to the certain angle, and they have a good angle for the using the sound bear.
And Revatijp, they had to stay in the room because of
Yep.
that Widow. Easier for the pulse bomb to hit multiple targets, so that will be at least a second and an extended time. 138 for Pandia. So let's see, Hopex still staying on that Ash.
You only watching the open.
Oh, and Haruto this time, not gonna work as Tracer finds first. With Hestes, hit Matrix. Okay, a pulse bomb from Haruto. Bit of a strike back.
Yeah, he's pretty good, actually, Tracer.
Yeah, these two Tracers.
Yeah.
Because we've been focusing a lot on Hofak and Justin.
And because this map, Widowmakers don't have any spot for the shot, so it will be gonna be hard time.
Just a Sigma.
Okay.
Upper Flux.
Don't have a drone.
Yeah, Stock couldn't really find a better target to use that Flux on, as no one else is on the payload.
This is pretty good window.
Here's some better pushing moment. Hofak.
Okay.
Bot ready to go.
Oh no!
Immediately melted.
Oh, Justin get the kill, but doesn't die from the whole pack.
Yeah, Hofak strikes back. That's one more.
30 seconds.
And we see how close this payload is for the finishing point. Doss on the trying to survive. There's a rock on the Jambinyuk, who's holding that flux for that final 10 seconds.
Sanyo, you need to do something. You need to find the angle to pressure the enemy side to side. Without that, it's hard. But he tried to marking the Tracer, so I think it's not
There's
good
a
scenario.
flux into the room. The field has to be used, and then we're talking overtime. The Transcendence is coming back soon from Mimosa. Epic holding the same.
Oh!
Pulsemon off the side
Oh no.
with the Matrix. Davis will be gone. Hofak finding that kill and the double on Sanyo. Revatijp might be able to hold. Let's hold out Transcendence from Mimosa. Do they have enough damage? It seems like the gas is running out for Pandia. Just with that last moments of Sigma, won't be able to touch.
1-1.
Yeah, that is 1-1 as Revatijp had somewhat better moments, some good defenses, some bad defenses coming out from both sides.
True.
But at the end, Revatijp does come out with a win on Midtown.
So I think it's not on the camera a lot of time, but I think Sanyo was struggle at the third point. He tried to mark in Haruton because Haruton making so much high value, but you know the Tracer catching the Tracer is almost impossible unless you're mid during the rotation. But he tried to match a lot of time. It's making the whole effect so much like a free time because he don't have any like a pressure from the other side. The whole effect just do the Ash and the whole time damage to the Justin a lot.
Yeah, that's right. As Tracer, oftentimes they're not supposed to fight against each other, but most of them they're supposed to either go for the support kill or harass like the Widowmaker on the other side, which didn't happen too many times in this game.
Yep.
So that was off-camera moments there where we did not get to see much. But that's going to be 1-1 series. So we will be going at least until map number 4. So first it was Pandia. And then Revatijp strikes back with that 1-1. And we'll see how this goes as some great moments for Hofak going back and forth. Ash seems to be working a lot better for Hofak.
True.
For now, but Justin is still very strong on that Sojourn. So it is 1-1 tied as we still have a lot more maps to find out who the winner is going to be. But before we go into that map number 3, let's take a short break. Once we come back, we'll continue the series. Welcome back, everyone, to our second match of the playoff. And currently 1-1 tie between Revatijp and Pandia. And man, it has been back and forth. Not the most clean fights that you can see, but still, think it comes down to the DPSs most of the time. Here, Harutoon, Hofak, Sanyo, Jessen, they have been taking some punches back and forth.
True.
And I think that is what comes down. It might be coming down to the tanks, though, as that was John Minhyuk certainly showing his power of coming in as a sub. But you never know. There's always Kotaro.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this goes, as didn't hear any substitutions happening. So it must be Shambali.
Okay.
A map choice of Pandia after the loss. A map that we don't see often.
Yeah, Shambhala is very tricky map because a lot of hero can possible to learn, but most of the team learning more Orisa or Sigma with the Lucio style because that is have a more confidence in the team. Like
this is one Hanzo map, but
that is true.
The slope is one of the choking points on the map. It could be very tough.
Yeah.
As not the most common map, which means Pandia must have something ready for us.
I think TP strategies probably can work in it here.
It did already. Once on that midtown. We'll see if it's going to be that Symmetra coming up from Pandia again. It is their map choice after the loss from midtown. Let's get to Shambali and find out who will take the lead in the series. And also a great May map too. As these Junkrats, we're seeing some moments.
Oh yeah.
We're seeing some moments, but brief moments of Junkrats, even from Korea. Some of those players.
Yeah, I think Junkrat is still fine, but I think people.
He's fine? What do you mean? If it's fine, why are the pros not using it?
Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, Lamatra and Orisa matchup. And if once you have a May, I think Revatijp don't have any answer for the dropping to do something. And Pandia slight have advantage unless Hofak get a kill.
Yes. This actually, some of the teams have a hard time breaking from here. And sometimes there could be full hold because the defending team has such a good control over the high ground. So here it's a bit of a rotation from Pandia. Going from the side with the ice wall. Not enough to isolate to get a kill onto Reese, and Jamina doing fine.
Oh, nice.
But got very low with Epic.
Oh, he didn't get...
Covering him with Headsteed.
Oh, no.
That was basically zero
Dogs.
damage, but Harutoon finds the first kill of the game. As this rotation might be put onto a halt. That's Sanyo, but Harutoon off to the side. That's the Tracer's duty. Hofak finds one. As the defending team now just rotating back. Was it a bad decision there?
Yeah, it was totally bad decision because they're using all of the resources now. Enemy was joining to the very bad zone, and they need to waiting for the next condition. But I think Docs was like want to be very aggressive to finish the enemy because everyone was low. I can see the point, but that making the snowball for them a lot.
Okay, blocking the damage and just doing what matters the most. It's push the payload. And how to lose ball spawn. May just could not survive. Yeah, even with the cover. Looks like came down just a little too late from Navis. And Pandia.
They're chased by...
Oh, push him a little bit, but it's taking a long time. And they are off to a weird part of the map without the payload. With the payload, it's okay, but this is without the payload and the rotation.
But they finally get the payload control, so... And they have only 1 minute 30 seconds almost.
It is not much time, as here comes the first slope into point. As Pandia almost ready with 5 ultimates.
And Jungmin, you can... Oh!
Harutoon once again.
This is 2 nice kill.
These Tracers. Back and forth. May with the Blizzard. And the Terra Surge with the beat. Her body keeping things up as Pandia not losing everything. That was just the Blizzard. We'll be holding the rest. for this next fight with about minute 10 left.
If they're not using the TP, I think they barely have a chance to making the condition for the winning. Sanyo changed the tracer, and meaning I think still the hard time because unless Justin get the kill.
Won't be easy.
Yeah.
As Justin, this is your moment.
Yeah, Justin
One
needs to
moment to strike. Ooh, less than 42. There's the first rush from Epic.
Oh no, save it.
Okay, overclock on from Justin. Start sliding in and forcing them off. Won't be enough for a kill. But he still has the beat.
Oh, nice. He get the kill.
Annihilation from Dogs.
Good sound barrier.
And some great teamwork from Pandia, finally paying off with about 15 seconds left for point A.
Yeah.
Okay, and there was a lot of ultimates used, but as long as you can get that payload for that first point, but that was only the first point, and was not easy.
The Shambhali's first point is the most hard, the angle, and I think also after this first point, Orisa value dropping a lot, so I think still the Pandia can making the good opportunity. They still have the opportunity to can make it.
Yes, here's Revatijp next to the slope. Not really directly contesting yet, as they still know. Okay, here's engage down. How to finds one. Justin off the ground. Yes, we'll see how many ultimates Pandia is willing to spend. Nope, just going to be neutral fight for both with the rush and the speed boost from Revatijp. This comes down the slope. The team wipe is there, and Pandia for the regroup from the spawn. But we're still talking about less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, and also Revatijp still have a sound barrier for the next fight, and it's gonna be a hard time. Sanyo need to get a kill by a long flank, but he tried to want to go with the team.
Okay, let's see how Pandia handles this.
People died.
Early Cinder Rush. Responded with a Matrix and the field.
Not good. Drone.
Not the most brilliant moment there from Pandia. Revatijp. Responding near perfectly with just the rush from Epic.
Yeah, he changed the Kiriko. I think it's not gonna be changing anything right now unless he blocked the Hearthstone pulse. But the good signal for them is each other just need to win this fight.
Yeah, Pandia.
Oh no!
Oh
no!
Not if you have 2 less members. And less than 40 seconds now, but that was... Okay, let's look on the bright side. After this fight, when they group up for less than 30 seconds, they will have 4 ultimates. The beat, overclock, pulse, and the annihilation. Revatijp also has 4 though.
And their retaking conditions is gonna be hard, so they need to... If they win this fight, a lot of positive points we can see.
Yeah, we'll see who drops the first beat for the engage. The aggressive beat doesn't always pay off. Here's the overclock from Justin.
Nice. Oh, they can get the Ursa? Oh!
Quick damage and hold back. The beat does not save Justin. 1 member down, and Hesty counter beat. Even Dogs, even with that annihilation going super low.
Oh!
Some trade Dogs before going down did 2-man worth.
Oh, Hofak is so strong.
But Revatijp still has hope back, and that's enough for them to keep this payload off of the second point. And it does seem like the payload will be stopped on the slope. And that is it, just a 1 point with 40 meters from Pandia.
Yeah, so after first point, it's good snowball for make it, but I think they're giving too much time for the Revatijp, and Revatijp just get the opportunity for the engage with the high condition. And after that, Revatijp just doing very clean the snowball for the fight.
Quick clip. It's hard to... No one contesting him. Oh, what a push. I think that... Yeah, push away from the immortality field.
Pretty clean. And but still the Shambali, the first point is nightmare for the enemy a lot of time. And that is might be the reason they choose this one. And the Mei is a good control power for the payload. And a lot of things they can do with the Mei at here. And Justin get the still making the so much high quality kill. So if we see the bright side, I think Pandia still have a lot of opportunity can win this map. And only the critical thing is the hard tone, the value for the making the condition.
Let's see how. Oh, this has been a strategy that we've seen a lot last year, especially if you have Ramatra.
Yeah, this is highly skilled and highly.
But if you get the return, you can buy minutes of time.
And also, this map first point you can fight a lot of time, like a Havana. So it's good for to try this one. And they swap to the Bastion.
Okay, Bastion swap.
Okay.
Revati immediately feeling this is the drill coming down from Pandia, and they're melting. Let's jump in up with the first. Justin strikes back. Okay, I think they can still hold up. Good
trade.
Onto the thought though, as Dogs, Panyo, Jessen. Was that really worth?
Not sure, but because this is one of the good point you can block it, but if you give up this one, you only can block from the slope. Yeah, so it's gonna be hard. So, but they want to do it and was kind of working.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
it was one fight, and you did get about half or 30-40% on that ult charge. But certainly a better start for Revati. If you go back and think about how hard Pandia had their time of pushing. Early field, out and gone.
Oh, they get the Jungmin-Hyuk. No.
Oh, Revati, they're pushing into the right slope. And the angles look good. They're so back off to the side, Sanyo. Turn have the icicles. Not going to be having the freeze. There's the Matrix before going down. Even with that, Revati just takes the entire team wipe.
Pandia right now.
9K, I thought the first point was hard.
But I think block it there is wrong idea.
Okay. They're blocking at the gate.
Yeah, I think
wall. They gave too much of a chance for Revati.
They're passing so much like a advantage with the fight, and
yes,
not good singer for the Pandia.
Yeah, now with 4 minutes 25, Revati has whole lot of time bank.
Oh, nice kill.
What a shot from Justin.
It was kind of greedy, but yeah. Okay.
With the Kimika Rush.
Okay.
And responding with the beats, Annihilation, and Overclock for Pandia.
What? Oh my god.
When did that payload go up that fast?
I have no idea. I think Lucia was maybe on payload but what? I can't believe my eyes.
What just happened?
When it changed to slow, I was
looking at the team fight and the time bank.
Yeah.
And then suddenly we had the with the slowdown and the finish of the map.
Yeah.
What just happened? We need to take a replay of that final like 5 seconds, 10 seconds. Hey, 9K.
Oh my god.
Look, you didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
I didn't see that coming. I don't think anyone else saw that coming.
I was never thinking about that C9 can possible.
Okay. I think this is the moment. Take a closer look. Oh my god. So they got the kill. They were so focused on getting more kills.
Yeah.
They were just not even close to that payload.
But that corner seems like very tricky. I mean, it seems like they can have more time for the touch, but after the corner, the payload is so speedy to the...
Yeah, usually the payload doesn't go that quickly up on high slope, but it is what it is.
And we learned something. We learned something from there.
Revati with that big snowball.
Yeah.
Which was initially created by Pandia with the first defense around the wall. In the older days when Ramatra was a lot more stronger, I think, a lot more powerful, it could have worked a lot more, but I don't see that coming.
Yeah.
It's not really a strategy that's being used by a lot of teams, and it was just not worth it. Of course, you mentioned the high risk, and there was no return after that. And that's Revatijp though. Well, it does seem like their map choice is certainly, Pandia's map choice certainly did not work this time, as that was one map. I think that might have hurt some mental damage onto Pandia.
It is.
Because that was certainly a quick one, finishing off the third map. Let's see who the fourth map ends up being. Because we've had hybrid escort control out of the way, so it has to be push or flash points now. And maybe that's a sign for Kotaro to come back. But honestly, I think Jeon Min-hyuk is doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, he's doing fantastic.
That I could not think of Kotaro for the last 2 maps. So maybe he will actually stay.
But the thing right now is that Pandia, they have a really Jessin making so much good kill, but Sanyo is kind of struggle when he do the tracer. So they need to find the answer with the Docs and Sanyo. They have a more confidence, or they need to fully giving support to the Jessin. So if you think about that, I think Flashpoint's been more makes sense, because Flashpoint is good for the soldier a lot of time. And if they choose a push map, I think they need to think about the more different map.
Yeah, let's see
Let's
if
see,
it ends up being which map it is. Either Flashpoint or push.
Oh.
Esperanza push, and no substitution from what I'm hearing.
I don't think this is a good idea for the Pandia, unless they have something different option. But
They have to, because it's their map choice.
yeah,
Out of the both.
yeah. But I think this is the reason about the Jessin, and everyone have a more confidence. So this is also makes sense because they're not thinking too much like a strategy way to making the who confidence. They want to be everyone get the more confidence to this one. And I think the problem right now is if the Sanyo can carry this map and back to the be strong, they have a chance.
They certainly do have a chance to come back. Just have to win 2 straight out of Revatijp's pockets. We'll see if that is possible as we get things loaded up for Esperanza. Potentially our final map of the night. Let's see if Pandia can bring it back and force us to map number 5. Here we go, Esperanza push.
Okay, Docs bring the Orisa, and they want to do mirror. So Sanyo probably get the more happy time than before, and I love the Kiriko. That one. Okay, so this is totally, if there's mirror situation, the biggest thing is, okay, Sanyo, are you gonna keep? He changes tracer so late. Can he be on? Can he be on time for
Maybe
the?
Sanyo thought about keeping that Symmetra, or maybe had the late swap.
Yeah, he's still not on the fight, and now he came. But anyway, the point is, which his can do better is more important than any other thing.
This is certainly a big opportunity for both the Sojourns.
Yep.
And we'll see who wins. For now, Justin. Ooh, hold back. 1-0. And out of all the other members, Hesty finds one more. The second defeat from Hessen and Epic. So 3 kills from the supports. As Revatijp just trying to steamroll what happened in the last game into Bush. Back again. If he keeps registering these like long-range railguns with the headshot, that might just be GG.
Yeah, it's not good signal for the.
Jessin feeling the pressure from the side. That's the first railgun is a miss. Back on the high ground. Has to watch out for this guy. It's a rotation from Pandia. Sanyo recalls. Early Kiriko rush.
This is good, but they don't have payload control. Oh my!
Forcing the rotation up into the higher ground. Docs is somewhat trapped.
Yeah,
Very low, but will
oh,
still be
Foreman.
okay. That's what I thought for a split second. Not anymore.
This snowball is huge right now, and Jessin is right now struggle, and Sanyo also.
And that will 100% be a touch.
Yep.
first check mark for Revatijp quite early, about 8 minutes.
They're here to get the energy, and this snowball is huge.
It certainly is, and Revatijp, they just had to use early rush plus a Terra. And Pandia,
Okay.
almost 5 ultimates ready to go. Just jumping up with the kill catch. An early beat from Hesti. They want to win this fight and push this robot into further zone. And
Ultimate coming.
he kind of beat from Mimosa. 45, but hold back again with the overclock. And no one can stop this guy.
Oh no.
Even worse, Pandia had to use the beat and the terror. Basically everything that they had in their pockets. With Jessin dead, they thought they could manage it, but not now on this map.
It was perfect kill by Hofek, the Urza kill, because they almost get the time for the die a lot of time, but they don't have someone like can follow damage. So right now the issue is them making the stop the enemy pushing.
Rush from Mevic. Overclock from Jessin.
Jessin in trouble.
Oh, in trouble, Hesti! Finds a kill again. As Pandia, that was the last ultimate from the 5.
Oh
Being
no.
held. Still wasn't enough, and this robot keeps on pushing now. We are at about 114.
Oh, Jessin changed the Cassidy.
Okay, should be feeling better on this Cassidy.
Hope
Forcing
so.
to the side, not contested. But Revatijp, they want to finish
Yeah,
this
they want
map
to finish.
and have
They
a speed
want to
run.
finish.
Jessin totally being brought down with the focus. And Dox is alone. No one else covering him. That's a second kill.
Oh, okay, Youngmir died it. Oh no. Widowmaker,
This robot
Jessin,
might just dive.
Jessin,
You can hide behind it.
Jessin.
And this robot keeps on pushing.
Oh, you get it? Oh no, Kirk ulted. Okay, now okay.
Okay, there's one from
Okay.
Jessin.
He back.
That was incredibly close.
Yeah.
With still 5:35. That could have been the biggest snowball from Revatijp to finish off the entire series. But Pandia, that one kill is going to give them some breathing room as Jessin goes back onto Sojourn. It's not impossible because there's still 5+ minutes.
True. And they can also have a good condition for the engage right now. And this ultimate is
Even with
bad
false
idea.
Not the perfect one as Revatijp registering
Okay,
The first
Jessin.
Jessin. with the disruptor. Gets one, Harutoon striking back, but Hofek is still there. And this team might just go all the way to the end.
To the end.
Okay, what does Pandia have? They do have beat.
And Jessin swapped to the Cassidy again.
It is always not. It is never a good sign to have that many
Yeah.
swaps.
True.
But now Revatijp has so much room. Pandia did get 1.6 meters.
Oh yeah, you're
That's
right.
nothing. Technically, Revatijp pushed 100 more times. Well, like 80 more times than Pandia did. But Jessin on Cassidy. Let's watch.
Oh,
Okay, rush is happening, but the fight is on.
yeah.
The rotation from Cassidy. No, that's Hofek. He's just gonna press the button.
Oh, Jessin
Here we
get
go,
Cassidy.
Risa. Next. Who's next? Tracer? Okay, I hear that sound again. Is it about time?
Almost.
But that's it. The beat from Mimosa just on 3 with Jessin Sanyo dead.
Okay.
We might be talking about a few final seconds here. It's Harutoon. Get more. Dox registering a couple, but a good amount of time. Mimosa had to drop the beat. The fight
Okay.
goes on for a long time, but the defense finally works.
Yeah, and also the Revatijp using the all of the ulti, and this is maybe a good chance for they making the snowball. Just Jessin come back with the Cassidy is good signal for them to get the snowball, and they can control the Harutoon because Harutoon is probably one of the T hero for them to get the hard time.
Yes.
So every signal is good for the Pandia. And Sanyo, please don't use it.
Yes, it's less than 3 minutes now,
Yeah.
Pandia. But this snowball has to come down from top of Mount Everest to become the biggest snowball of all time. And I think we've seen this angle before.
Yeah, I'm very used to it.
Here's her body. Opening up with the rush from Epic.
Oh, nice
Justin,
kill.
Deadeye. Coming up big, Hesty there, but
Save
he is
the
in
Justin.
trouble in the room.
But a lot of kills, right?
Outside of the room near the robot.
Okay,
Much
okay.
better action from Pandia this time.
Good. Good.
Yeah, leaving a lot of windows open because Jeon Min-hyuk, I think he was focused too much on that Cassidy alone.
And they still have a lot of advantage for the ultimate, the Pandia. So still have a good signal for them.
139, and they still have to have the first checkpoint.
Yep.
So this is a miracle run with 2 minutes left.
It's happened a lot of time at the push, so
It can happen. But Revatijp certainly has the upper hand in this. Javelin, the push from Dox. Rush from Davis.
Oh, he get a kill? I think he get a kill.
Okay, that's a double.
Oh, good, good, good. Good for
Just
the
with the
Pandia.
Kitsune
Nice,
rush.
nice. They're only using the Kiriko ulti, and still, and this is now is the important fight coming.
Certainly this is a check mark,
Yeah.
and a quick check mark. And this robot needs to be upgraded, man.
Yeah.
Still way too slow on that push.
The Pandia, the best scenario is get a kill before fight start. That's the only way, not only way, but it's really they needed something to do like that.
Yes. On the other side, Hopepack will be looking for the same.
Yeah. Oh, okay. They're making the Kiriko out.
Okay, some more.
Good signal, good signal. Oh no!
Hopepack is certainly the player. And Sanyo gone. Pandia is fighting with 4. Okay, Justin trace back Hopepack on that second. I'm pretty sure Mimosa thought about dropping the beat, but couldn't handle the 4v5. And potentially a very late death from Jessen. He's only going to burn the timer. 30 seconds left.
Okay.
Everybody putting the robot a little forward. Let's see where they want to fight. Near the neutral fighting ground.
Sanyo, please do the postpone.
Rush from Epic. Everybody, they want to finish this now. And a beat from Mimosa and Hesty. Good responses from both Lucios. But after that, Haruto and Hope back. It's one more. Justin on top. And he's gone. That might be it. Overtime. And no one else on this robot. Revatijp. They have done it. 3-1 victory. Will be able to bring down Pandia. And that is surely a big winner. And let's see who they end up fighting on the next day.
I mean, I know Hopepack was the old favorite player, and he getting better every single the moment that when I saw him. But it looks like everyone grew up a lot, and because Jeon Min-hyuk was like a kind of not the looks like the not matched with the team a lot of time, but now he looks like very confident with the team. And Epic and the Hesty always doing the great with their team, and Haruton also like they feel like they have now momentum a lot, and they shut down the Sanyo all of time. And this signal is probably really good signal, and I really want to see which team they want to choose the barrel. Yeah.
Yes, either it's going to be Insomnia or Veril. Of course, Veril will get to choose out from Revatijp and Six Flow. So those will be the two choices that Veril will be having. First, let's see how quickly they end up choosing too, because they have the results now.
Yeah.
Of course, with some of the broadcast delay, they'll be finding that out in a few minutes.
Okay.
But Revatijp, some great moments as right now, the only loss they actually had was with Kotaro on their map choice. So now I'm thinking, is Jeon Min-hyuk just the right player to start with to have better signs? Because after those moments, I think Jeon Min-hyuk really filled in the right hole. And the team plays in a different way when you actually have a tank fighting along with you. So the Wrecking Ball just does not play with you.
Hamon have a hard time at the Overwatch 2.
Yes.
But it's still okay. It's still okay. But I really thinking everyone is like a, what is it? The Revatijp is another version of the Namekuji brothers at the very earlier, and I don't know how, but they're getting better and now top 4. And
They did improve a lot.
Yeah,
yes.
and now they beat the top 5 with a lot of gap.
Yeah, they're still proving to be in the top 4. Of course, Revatijp in the seeding matches, they did not register. They got some mat wins, but still it wasn't enough to bring a match win.
Yeah.
Now let's see who they will be forced to go up against, because Veril will be choosing their opponent. And so from the seeding decider, it has been Veril, Insomnia, Sixflow, and Revatijp.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens. We do have the player of the match ready to go from Revatijp. Let's find out who that is. DPS? Oh, Jumpinyak! Who improved so much!
That is true. That is true. And this is very reasonable at the today, because Sigma, he's showing good performance.
Starting with Sigma. Midtown. This was one of the nail biters.
Yeah. And also, the team choosing the Midtown, meaning they trust Jung Min-hyuk and they want to be played with the Jung Min-hyuk, and that showing. They're showing about that point.
And right now, if you have a solid OWCS player on the team, it is always a plus, major plus on in this meta.
True.
Jung Min-hyuk did have some better moments against DOS on that OWCS, continuing into push.
Yep, it is.
Yeah, really great isolation moments, and this will be the updated POTM rank. As Yehulfak was not able to catch this time.
Oh, that's true. And Justin bye-bye right now, and he was top on the list and the whole time, I think, whole series almost like. And that is the reason he's showing about that, but I think the situation with the Hofak and Justin duel is Hofak win this time. And maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time, as Pandia, they're knocked out from the tournament.
Yeah.
But they're still the next season.
Yeah.
So let's see if the roster keeps keeps every member together, or we might have some members in a different team in the future. That's the run for Pandia. And I think Justin is still one of the top players coming up from that team to watch out. And just imagine having these great players on a different... Sometimes, even if, let's say, sometimes if you are just put into a different team with different different team members, you actually end up playing better for some reason. So there's that team synergy.
True.
So we might be seeing some different rosters coming out in the future, but that's going to be the end for Pandia.
Yep.
And thank you again for coming all the way out to this playoff day. Of course, they're knocked out on the first day along with Namekuji brothers, but still they were able to show what the middle ground of Japan was able to do against the top 4. But at the end, we will just have the top 4 left.
Actually,
no upsets.
Actually, the top 4 is come from the actually top 4, right? The final seed, final ranking.
Yes, the top, the seeding decider. Yes, it is. The Veril, Insomnia, Sixflow, and also Revatijp. I think there's still a somewhat of a gap between the top 4 and the rest of the pack from Japan. But we've seen improvement as you were talking.
Yep.
Even Revatijp, who's in top 4, I think Revatijp had somewhat of trouble staying in that middle ground. But they're indeed as the top 4 remaining teams in Japan, along with the best of the best, Veril, Insomnia, Sixflow. So I think now it's time for Veril to choose their opponent. If you're Veril, who would you pick? Revatijp or Sixflow? I mean, Veril had all the wins from the season.
That is actually a hard guess.
But Veril, of course.
But if I only think the number of the seed, I'm probably gonna choose the Revatijp because Revatijp is top 4, and Sixflow is top 3. And
yeah, you're right. You do want to have earlier, easier opponents. But that will be the result of tonight, as Namekuji brothers Pandia did not survive the first day of playoff, and we do have Sixflow and Revatijp advancing into the second day.
They're funny. Today is I think only day like a POTM was both tank player. barely see the pressure was like a POTM, right? Yeah, I think remember.
I
Yeah,
don't remember
yeah,
exactly.
I think pressure was. Yeah, I think pressure definitely. Because
as that was those were the drills. Rather a fast day because we only have 2 matches for the playoff.
but still the very interesting day because most of the time like a tank player is hard to get it. I know right now it's very unusual situation and very reasonable a lot of point for to see that because I think Jung Min-hyuk so hard to carry the momentum about the Revatijp after losing the first map. And Six Explorer pressure looks like he was struggle last 2 weeks, and now he's showing back to the he was strong.
Certainly, this is a region where a lot of players are improving.
True,
They're coming together as a team.
Yeah.
As Japan, they had a lot of these teams. Vero, Insomnia, Six Below, of course, from contenders last year. Years of history. But for the newer teams, they need time to gel and feel the competitiveness and how hard it actually is to play on either it's offline or online.
And
it
also,
is always tough.
It was the last year the Japan team. And
Yes, Team Japan.
And now
Overwatch.
it might be changed because of this kind of tournament. They're showing a lot of point about the how much they can be showing about the they're good or bad. Yeah.
Vero is certainly proving up to be the top player, but top team. But you never know. After towards the end of the year, a different team could totally pop up.
True.
Maybe even Vero might be swapping players. They haven't swapped a player for a very long time.
Yep.
But because since we have the region full of players now, things might be changing in the future. So this is the playoff bracket, and it does say to be selected Vero with the top seed, and that will be one more ticket for them to actually have the better result. They will have that advancement and choose either Six Below or Revatijp. You mentioned Revatijp should be selected from Vero, which would lead into Insomnia versus Six Below. We'll see how this goes. Somewhat of a really cool rule or format of having a team select.
Yeah, I love to see this one because I always see the top seed have advantage, and also the top seed sometimes want to ruin the other seed, and that kind of thing always can happen. So always fun to watch the top seed choose something. Yeah. And
So Insomnia just waiting until Vero picks one team.
but as the Insomnia, they're like okay, we don't need to choose, and they're like having fun time.
For now.
Yeah.
For now, because they're going to be playing tomorrow
okay.
at the same time. So we'll see what happens as Vero. I think if we actually have a choice from Vero, we will have the bracket updated, but don't exactly know if they will choose immediately or it will take some time for them to actually have some conversation and talk about their potential opponent before the broadcast ends. If we have the team selected from Vero, I think we will let you guys know immediately when that happens. But if we don't, that will be updated.
Yep.
So just make sure to keep your eyes tuned for Japan because the playoff will continue. This is only the first day. And tomorrow, as you can see, April 2nd, we'll have two of those matches. And the third, do we have the teams? Okay. Whew, I was about to have some Popeyes moment as Vero.
Oh, they play first.
Yeah, they do play first because it's match 3. Game 3 is on the screen. And Insomnia after.
I see.
And also, they should also have the first map control
Yeah, they have it. They have it.
from having the higher seed.
Yeah.
And they do have a bye, and that's all the advantage that you get from having the better seed out of the seeding matches. And I actually do like the format last week, not just from Japan, also from Korea. The seeding matches, there were some upset matches too, right?
True.
And
I mean, I think this is the first time that we see the format about the seeding match, and it's showing about a lot of team, like a high seeding team, get so much like a momentum can be proved why they're high seeding, and also like we can see more detail of the player and a lot of things. I think it's a lot of advantage, and I don't say, but lower bracket. Going.
lower bracket, times are changing.
Yeah.
And the flows are certainly changing with the new format.
Yeah,
with the new map format, no more veto, the loser pick, and especially the teams preparing for specific maps and comms. There has been some game changers.
Yeah, sure.
In some of the regions, and I'm sure it's going to continue for Japan. But that's going to do it for us. We continue with playoff day number 2 tomorrow, and see you guys in Overwatch. Wait, hold up. I'm hearing something.
Okay.
which means that Vero might have picked. I was about to close, right?
Yeah.
And then the moment I was about to close, I heard wait.
Okay.
Hold up, guys. We might be up for something here, as Vero might have chose their opponent.
It's not taking a while.
Okay,
It's not-
it can take a while because
Yeah.
we actually had one of the faster broadcasts today.
Yeah, sure.
I can wait for a long time. I cannot wait to find out which matchups
I'm
we will
also
actually
really
have.
curious. I also like really curious about.
And we'll see. Okay. So the update is that team selection will be updated through the social media. Not on the broadcast immediately.
Okay.
And so make sure to follow. We have a lot of socials, Twitter, Instagram. It's all there. If you are familiar with Japanese, we have one for Japanese.
Yeah, true.
We have English and Korean. So you can basically look it up anywhere, and it'll be there. It's not hard to. It's not. I don't exactly remember the tags off of my brain, but go follow our socials. You can. It's up to date. We have multiple posts every day, and the league just happens 7 days a week.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, every single day you guys can watch.
Yeah, so you guys can follow all the results, the highlights if you have missed it, and also on YouTube. We're always there with the VOD. But for us, that's going to do it. Thank you, 9K, for joining for the first day. We will continue with day number 2 tomorrow.
Day number 2.
And thank you all of you guys for coming for day number 1 from Japan. But that's going to do it. See you all in Overwatch.